painting, and I thought you might enjoy seeing the process when I'm painting an architectural painting in watercolor. I tend to use this method because I am a realistic painter. So often I will take my photograph, and I took this photograph in Porto, Portugal, of this beautiful fountain, and I will print this out, and then I will print out a black and white copy of that so that I'll have my values. Now normally that's more valuable on this one because it's all grays and browns and very a monotone type painting. It's not so critical, but I don't like tracing over the actual photograph. So what I do is I put it on my board, and I just tape it down carefully, and I use the graphite transfer paper, and I use a pen. I use a big pen which has the perfect point for me, and I use one that has no ink in it, and that's just how I do it. And then, as you can see, this is the rendering that I end up with, and that gives me enough detail and so that I can figure out where I'm putting all the different colors and so forth. And I find that it's just so much easier for me than trying to take the time to do a realistic line drawing of this, especially when you have a complicated subject. A lot of people do not think that that transfer and tracing is acceptable, but I certainly do, and there are a lot of artists who do use this method. And quite frankly, I think that there's nothing wrong with doing it. So there you have it, and we will start this painting shortly, and I will speed this video up so that you can watch this process. Okay. The brushes we're going to be using today are an Escoda Versatile number 12 and the Escoda number 8 Versatile. These are both synthetic brushes, which I tend to use a lot of. The colors we're going to be using today are Sennelier Gray, Sennelier Light Gray, and Sennelier Warm Gray. And then we're going to use Payne's Gray. And we're going to mix a little bit of Jane's Gray using Burnt Sienna and Ultramarine. So this primary palette today is going to be all about neutrals and grays. Okay everyone, we're back and this is the finished painting. I have gone in and added some muted greens and grays and lifted out some highlights, as you can see in here, and put in some more detail, and there you have it. This is I can show you what it will look like when we peel off the tape off the linen to reveal the final painting. Linen is a gorgeous, gorgeous substrate to paint on. And even in watercolor, you can do it as long as you use the proper ground. And there you have it. There is our finished painting. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and watching me paint this. And if so, please join me again as we continue our study of watercolor and different media and different ways of doing watercolor. And please subscribe if you care to follow me on this channel. Thank you.